Hey y'all, hey, this is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Come on in, y'all. I know I woke up late. I kept hitting the snooze button. I was tired. I kept hitting the snooze button, and then I still had to get up and do my bike and do my yoga and stuff like that because I really do try. I really, really, really do try to stick to my routine. I do, y'all. I do. So forgive me for my timing. All right. So come on in. Today is hump day. Normally it's a question and opinions day, aka assholes day, because we all have one. But I'm gonna start y'all off with the positive vibes because it is a good day. I need to remind you guys of that. Where's my music? Here it is.
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun.
Huh?
Step two,
Good morning, hillbilly.
Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be.
Huh?
Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them.
I try to pick
one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication.
Good morning.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason.
Come on.
Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high.
Other times I'm barely breathing, y'all.
But you always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo.
Negative thoughts.
So poison your eye. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. Don't ever stop unless I can swap
All the bad for the good in my head.
when I'm lost.
Hey, what?
So I'ma fake it till I make it.
Positive vibes are overtaken.
I got patience.
One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence.
So flow, you grow, you show yourself
A foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes
temptation.
Hey.
I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation.
I live my life in my head.
Like a narration.
Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it.
Wake
Hey,
up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
today's gonna be a good day.
wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
Today's gonna be a good day.
wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
Today's gonna be a good day. Really? Did you take a picture? Hey, happy hump day. Did you take a picture, hillbilly? I love beautiful sunsets. You know, it's been cloudy. It's been cloudy and rainy here. So, I don't know. We haven't had a beautiful sunset. You know, Florida is taking a beating. These weather systems that's coming through, you just don't know. It's just so rainy. That's why I'm trying to go to the beach, Happy hump day, Cheryl. I'm trying to go to the beach, but you know, you know, like I'm trying to avoid going to the beach on the weekend, even though I can just jump in my car real early and just drive out to the beach on a Saturday morning and kind of just chill for a couple of hours and come back. I can do that because I certainly need a beach day. It's not so much about getting in the water, it's just about being around the water and having that sense of peace, right? I love stuff like that. And so I got to do it. We're already in August. Damn, time is flying. This weekend, I really need to dedicate some time to doing my taxes because I got to get my taxes done. All right, I filed an extension. And so I know I got to get my taxes done this month. It's always so much to put into it, but I got to do it. So I'm probably going to allocate some time this weekend to do that. Good morning, Ansel. I love how you come in and you speak to everybody, Ansel. That's so beautiful. You're so polite. I love it. I do. So, what's interesting that's been going on this week? I promise today I'm going to be good. I'm not going to say nothing to upset anybody. Because, I know people want to be throwing knives at me half the time because I'm just saying. I'm going to be good today, though. I'm feeling very good natured today, like very calm. I don't know why, but I feel very calm today. So I'm not going to start no shit. I'm not going to talk about my family members. I'm not going to do that. But I would like to say happy birthday to my sister-in-law, who I will forever claim as my sister-in-law, Deborah White. I call her Debbie, but she's one of those people that she will let you know, do not call her Debbie. She will. She'll be like, only certain people can call me Deb or Debbie or Debs or whatever. Like, she's very funny like that, right? But I love her. All right. That's my sister-in-law from my marriage that I had many, many moons ago. But I still, of course, my headset is broke, y'all. I can't even really use this, but it does help me determine how loud I sound. But okay, we're gonna see. It's not cooperating. I'm gonna have to put headset. You see my tape? I'm gonna have to put headsets on my Christmas list this year. This is the best time of year for sports? Really? I'm not really into sports. I watch them, but I mean, I watch them when people are watching them in my presence, but that's not my thing. I don't just turn to sports and watch them. Now, if the playoff games are on and stuff like that, I might watch those because I like the excitement. The adrenaline gets me on with playoffs and stuff like that. But I'm not into sports like that. We are in August, y'all, and August is the month of faith. All right. Today is August 7th, and we're talking about being built for victory. Are you built for victory? Are you? You know, there's so many people that live on, and I don't know if I attract these type of people or what, but I have a population of people in my life, right, that hang on the sad side of things. Like, everything is negative. Like, they don't really look at the positivity in things. Like, they hold on to the bad things and they say, oh, you my life is shit, or nothing ever goes right for me, or this type of shit always happens to me. People that live in a dread state, right? People that live in their down state instead of trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel, trying to see the glass half full instead of half empty. And I don't know. In some cases, it's a trigger for me when people feel that way. So when I read this, because I try to live my life as many things as I've been through is some of the times that I've come through were some of the hardest times in my life. And even in those hard times, I never stayed in a negative space, right? I always looked for the positive. I always held on to the small joys that I had in my life and was thankful for them, even when I was going through some of the worst experiences. Right, Cheryl, you say in Roy's voice. Exactly. And even when I'm going through my worst experiences, like a lot of people don't know and probably will never know unless I say it to them directly that I'm going through a hard time, right? I go through hard times with a smile. I go through hard times, with faith that I'm going to see light at the end of the tunnel. I go through hard times remembering the many hard times that I've gone through and that I have gotten through. And so I hold on to the positive things that's happening in my life and try not to give so much weight to the negative things that's happening in my life. And so when I get around people who hold on to all the negative aspects that's happening in their life, it kind of drains me a little bit, because and I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel bad at certain points in your life. I'm not saying that. But like Cheryl Lee said, right? Words have power. So when you're constantly saying, oh, my life is shit. Oh, nothing good happens for me. Oh, this raggedy shit always happens to me. It's like you're speaking those things into existence. And I find that many people are comfortable speaking negatively about their life and their situations, more comfortable speaking about that than they are speaking the positive. Some people are uncomfortable speaking the positives, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't know why that is. But today's read is, I am faith-filled and fear-free because I am diligent. I am patient. I am built for the victory. Are you built for the victory? Cheryl Lee says some put on masks to hide and some put in masks to remind themselves that everything is going to work out. Yes. Which mask are you wearing? Right? Am I built for victory? Bad is not going to leave you alone just because you are a good person. You ever sat around and said, why do these things happen to me? I'm such a good person. I do so much good things, but these bad things keep happening to me. Have you ever found yourself saying that? Right? But this is a reminder that bad is not going to leave you alone just because you are a good person. Right? Bad makes its living trying to make you forget about what is good. Listen to that. Bad makes its living trying to make you forget what is good. And when people walk around with all of this negativity, this negative feelings, right? Saying nothing good is ever going to happen to them, the bad is winning, right? The bad is doing its job by making you forget the good. That's why when I jump on TikTok in the morning, the first thing I say to them is, can you see me? And when they say yes, I say, thank God you've been blessed with another day because I can see you too, right? That is being thankful for the good, right? But some people will wake up in the morning and forget the fact that they woke up. And right away, they'll start complaining that they ain't got no money. They can't do this. They can't do that. And they harp on the bad, right? Bad doesn't care that you go to work on time, give to charitable organizations, and help old ladies across the street. Oh no. What you call bad times, bad experiences, and sometimes bad people are going to find their way into your life. Working its way into the lives of good people is what makes bad so bad. Bad is not going to pass you by because you read self-help books, have an I love you bumper sticker on your car, own a string of prayer beads, or know how to meditate. Get real. Bad is going to show up in any disguise available in an attempt to beat you up, knock you down, run you over, and tear you apart. Good. Show bad that you are made of good. You are made of divine power, infinite wisdom, pure love, and powerful, piercing insight. Show bad that you have an unshakable faith and staying power. Demonstrate to bad that you are put together with the unfathomable intelligence of the chief architect of the universe, who is sued a lifetime warranty on durability of your goodness. Ward bad off by showing it that you have everything that you need, whenever you need it, to do whatever needs to be done. Demonstrate to bad that you know what to do by doing it. Put on your faith boots. Cover yourself with a faith shawl. Pull out your faith tools and be willing to stand in the faith of good. If you feel a little weary, take a prayer break. Allow yourself to take meditative pause. Indulge yourself with a deep breath and tune up your faith. Until today, you may have forgotten that you are good enough to withstand anything that you may call bad. Just for today, flex your faith muscles and shake your good fist in the bad's face. Today, I am devoted to showing bad just how good I am. Are you built for the victory? See, bad is never going to leave us alone, right? Bad is always going to be there, no matter how together you think your life is, how good you of a person you think you are. Sometimes we will find ourselves questioning, why do these things happen to us when I'm a good person? Why do I attract narcissistic people into my life when I am a good person? Why do people treat me this way when I am a good person? Because bad doesn't give a damn whether you're a good person, right? It is our responsibility to conquer the bad by focusing on the good, right? See, bad wins when your mindset turns to focusing and living in the space of dread, right? That's when the bad wins, right? Because people get so drawn into the darkness that they forget to appreciate the good things that's happening in their life. Like the other day, I was talking to my mom, right? I know she's gonna kill me. And she was like, oh, she said something about the poor people never get nothing, right? Or something like that. And I said, you kill me, right? Here you are, considered low income, living in St. Petersburg, Florida, right? Where the condos across the street for you are going for $1 million. Living downtown on the harbor where people can't afford to live. And here you are living there, right? You live in the top floor of the building in a corner apartment. Beautiful. But yet, listen to the words that you said. Poor people never get shit. We forget. We don't appreciate. We don't appreciate the small things. My mother has a beautiful apartment in a beautiful neighborhood. And still, we overlook the blessings of what we have, and we'll focus on the things that we don't have, and we'll go, oh, we never get shit. What? Huh? If I could live, okay, in an apartment like my mama's, that's a blessing, right? At her age, and being able to afford to live in a place like that, but still come out and say, the poor never get shit. Really? Right? We don't focus on the good in our life. A lot of people just skip and focus on the bad. Don't be that person. Let me go up. I'm going through some challenges right now, but do my best to stay optimistic and positive. It can be hard at times. I know I've made it through 100% of my bad days in the past, and will this time too. This too shall pass. Now, I'm not saying that we are never supposed to feel bad, right? Sometimes life gets to us to a point where we feel bad about our situations. I get there, but then I still cling on to, you know what, although all this bad is happening, and although like this summer, I almost was mad because I couldn't go on vacation. I couldn't do nothing because financially, God sat me down and he said, sit down. You got too much stuff coming to the forefront. You need to focus. And I was so upset that this is one of those summers that I have not traveled. I have not done much. And you know what? I said, you know what? Stop it. Stop it right now, Roy. You are having a season of something bad or a couple of bad things happening. But even in this season of a couple of bad things happening, you are blessed. Hold on to the things that you have: a roof over your head, food in your refrigerator, a job, okay? A car with no car note. Okay, these are things that I remind myself that I have been blessed with. Okay, and I hold on to that saying, you know what? Even in all the bad, I got so much good. And bad is just a temporary time. I just need to get through it. And that's how I do it. And I put like I put like milestone dates on stuff, right? Like I put the end of the year for me to be back on track and focused, right? January, which is my birthday month, is really going to be my first trip that I've taken since, what was the last trip I took? I can't remember. I'm not counting the Hamptons. That was right here, right? The last trip I took, was it the rodeo in March, right? To Texas? I don't remember. But normally I'd have hopped to Florida about 2 times already. I'd have booked something else. But I said to myself, give me until the end of the year to get my shit together, right? January is going to be that birthday trip that I'm aiming for. I'm saying, no, you know what? I'm going to Jamaica for my birthday. That's the gift to myself. And so I know that even though the end of the year is like what, 4 months from now, where are we? August, September, 4 months from now, I'm saying to myself, I know that seemed like a long time. It do. But I'm going to hold tight, hold fast, and just sit down. But in the same time, I'm going to hold on and appreciate all the good that's in my life. Right? Hillbilly said, I won't judge someone for getting knocked down. I judge on you getting back up. Right. It's never too late. I used to be so hard on myself and saying, oh my God, at this age, right? I no longer say that, right? Because growing up, I could have been so much better financially, right? I've always made a decent salary. These are the blessings that I hold on to, because when I look at my life and look at where I came from, I say God has blessed me. He placed me in corporate America early. And I developed a career that I didn't even plan on developing. I fell into it. And it's always been lucrative as far as income is concerned. And so I feel like my life has been set up to make sure that I can provide for myself, right? And that's a fucking blessing. And so when I go through hard times, I hold on to that. I do. And I used to beat myself up because I spend carelessly. I just waste money. And I said to myself, I never learned financial literacy. I went from having nothing to having a good job and just wanting to live the good life. And now at this big old age, I'm like, oh my God, get it together financially. And I used to be mad at myself and say, oh my God, you too damn old to be trying to get it together now. You ain't never too fucking old to get it together. I'm still trying to get it together, all right? Because financial literacy was never my thing. All right. I could spend money as fast as I get it. And that was something that I needed to work on. And I'm still working on. Okay. I got to learn to say no. The fuck. Cheryl Lee said, yes, Brandilla, it's the going through that's the hard part. It'll always work out for your benefit if you aren't sowing good instead of evil. I like the saying, fall 7 times, get up 8. It says to me, never let anything keep you down. That part. And don't let other people make you feel bad. Like Hillbilly said, he don't judge people for falling down. He judge you for getting back, how you get back up, or if you don't get back up, right? We are expected. We are human beings. We are expected, just like the Dow Jones fell on Monday, right? And then it creeped back up. We fall down, but we the fuck get up. Right? It's those people that fall on hard times and live in those hard times and never fight to get back up. See, those people gave up. They gave up. Yes, Cheryl, I love this. I love this. Always stay in a grateful attitude to attract more to be grateful for. Good morning, Pat. Say that, right? I live in a grateful space. And you know what? I swear, I feel like I get blessed because I appreciate such the small things. I do. Like, I just do. Brandilla said, my grandmother used to say, Lord, thank you for my troubles. I asked her why she said that. She told me it meant even though she had trouble, she knows it could always be worse. And your grandmother and I are similar in that way, because in my prayers, and I've said it on here before, I always thank God for my trials and tribulations. That is a part of my daily prayer. I thank God for my trials and tribulations because they are my lessons and my blessings. When I look back in my life at all the things that I've gone through, right? Everything that I've gone through was a lesson, all right? And those lessons have taught me how to survive, how to live off of very minimal living, right? And how to survive on a daily basis, right? Lessons and blessings. I am grateful for my trials and tribulations. I used to cry in the dark over these shits, but now I'm like, you know what? Thank you, God, right? Because you have created in me a survivor, right? And I feel that those lessons have taught me to navigate through the scariest times in my life and still be able to keep my head up and navigate even when I'm afraid. I do a lot of shit afraid. But when I look back in my life and I say, you know what, if you came through all of that afraid, you can continue to walk forward afraid. Thank my trials and tribulations. They give me strength. They do. They give me strength. Brandilla said, one day my boyfriend was struggling with some knee pain issues. One day we were out. I saw a man who was standing on 2 prosthetic legs. I pointed him out, wanted him to be mindful he was blessed and that it could be worse. Hillbilly said, when friends complain about their mom, I say, you can have mine. Oh! Hillbilly! Wait a minute. Hillbilly, you gonna give them your mom? That's your way of saying it could be worse? I can't with you, Hillbilly. I just cannot. Brandon said, I have a friend who lost his mom at the age of 3. He doesn't like to hear people complain about their mothers. He'll say, just imagine not remembering your mom. It just goes to show we can have trials in different ways. True. So damn true. That's why when people ask me, right, if I could change my life, would I? And as hard as my life was, I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change a thing. You know why? Because when I think about changing stuff, I think about where I am today, right? And I go, I could have gone several directions. I was just talking last night about how when I was living in Mount Vernon, New York, and my son was about 3 years old. I was living with my grandmother, and the Mount Vernon Fire Department didn't have any women fire employees, firemen or firewomen. I don't know what the fuck you call them when they're women. And I said to my grandmother, I want to be the first firewoman in Mount Vernon, right? I always pick these adventurous shits to try to do. And my grandmother was like, and I remember that they had opened up for applications or whatever. I don't know if it was the Chief newspaper. It was something that I found it in. And I said, I want to be the first firewoman. I want to take the test. I want to see if I can get through it and be a firewoman in Mount Vernon. My grandmother was like, no, you too damn little. I was like, oh my God, what do you mean I'm too little, right? So then, I was like, here is the next thing. Now, before wanting to be a firewoman, because I was about 19 at that time. But when I was 17, I tried to enlist in the Air Force, but I didn't go because I had to sign my son over while I was in boot camp to be cared for by a primary caretaker while I was in boot camp. And during that time, crack was the thing, and everybody was a fucking crackhead. And I was like, I am not leaving my son out here in these streets with these people not knowing if they're gonna be on crack. So I turned down, I didn't finish the paperwork and going through with the Air Force, right? And I often ask myself, what if I did do those things? What if I did take the test to be a firewoman? What if I did go to the Air Force? What would my life look like right now? I don't know. But I don't regret none of it. I like my life. I like the things that I have come through have molded me into who I am. So I appreciate all my trials and tribulations. I do. I work backward from my deathbed. What would I want to say? I wish I'd worked one more day is probably not it. Right. Right. I'ma agree with that. I don't ever want to work one more day. I wish I had one of those, isn't it either? I want to say things like, I wish I would have done that or seen so and so one more time. I like that. I like that. I do. I like that. So guys, I said I got a new game, right? For Friendsgiving. Baby. I've read some of the cards on this game. I can't use this. I've read some of the cards on this game. Cheryl. Who else is on here that goes to the freaking Friendsgiving? Baby! This new game we're gonna play. Oh my God, y'all. We're gonna be drunk. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because half of y'all are not going to do what them cards say. I went and read some of them cards, and you can either do what the card says, or you could take a shower or finish your drink, right? Those are the two options, right? And it's called intwisticated, like intoxicated, right? Twister. It's a play on Twister. So there's a big mat. You got to put your hand wherever the referee tells you to put your hand. There's going to be one person that rolls the dice, and the dice have colors. One set of dice have colors, and the other set of dice has words, right? And the referee, the one person that's going to be rolling the dice, is going to instruct the players that's on the mat what to do. Baby, I'm going to have to put down clear rules before we play this game, okay? Everybody got to wash their ass, because I be god daggone it. If y'all think I'm going to play some kind of twister game where my hand and my face might be near the crack of your ass, everybody's got to take a fucking shower, okay? This is for Friendsgiving when we're in Galveston, okay? And the house is big. There's a lot of bathrooms. And so everybody, before we start game night, okay? Before we start game night, Everybody got to go and take a fucking shower. Okay, because this game is going to be woo high to the woo motherfucking high. I can't wait to play it. And all you old asses are going to play the game. I don't want to hear, look, Cheryl and I think are the oldest in the crew. Okay, we are the oldest in the crew. And both of us can manage getting on that mat. So I don't want to hear shit from nobody else in the group that said, I can't bend over. I can't stretch a leg. Y'all need to start doing yoga right now because y'all got from now until freaking November 14th because that's when the hell shit's going to be popping and locking up in Galveston, Texas. All right. And so I'm excited, y'all. Oh my God. I ain't worth shit with these games. Then I got a hula hoop game that we're going to play. It's going to be team. So I'm not going to buy the hula hoops until I get to Texas. I'm going to have to go to like I don't know. They got a Target or something, right? Where we could get a hula hoop from. And I need to go get I need to get 2 hula hoops, right? When I get to Texas. So I need to get hula hoops because we're going to do a hula hoop game also. Okay. And so we're going to have fun. I was on there. I'm Leah on there. My granddaughter hacks my page because her dad won't let her have one. Wait, you were on where? You were on TikTok when I was talking about the game? I said eat clean so they won't be farting. Yeah, I know the dollar store sells them, Shirley, but I don't want to buy them here. I need to get it in Houston because I can't travel with no hula hoop. So when I get to Houston, I'll go to the dollar store or whatever and get them. I don't care, Brandilla. They gonna have to figure it the fuck out. Okay? Or y'all people that are not flexible are gonna be drunk. Okay, y'all remember Nut was alcohol poison last year. We almost called 911. So I suggest y'all work on your yoga shit right now. Thank you. Yes, Ansel. This podcast is brought to you by Icy Hot. Yes. All right. And of course, we're going to be live streaming some of the stuff in the house. So y'all know that this is a podcast. Coffee with Friends is a podcast. And we on our trips. If you are a newbie joining us for the first time on our trips, I live stream. I don't give a fuck if y'all are arguing. I don't give a fuck if somebody got an attitude. You never know when you're going to be live. Okay. I will go live on TikTok. I will go live on Facebook. I will go live on IG. I will stream it on YouTube. Y'all never know when I'm going to go live. Okay. And so if you are new to this, understand, okay, I might be vlogging at the same damn time. All right. Hopefully I can get a vlogging camera that I can set up to be vlogging while we are doing whatever we're doing. Hopefully, I get blessed by the end of the year and I'm able to add a vlogging camera to my collection. There's a couple that I'm looking at. They're expensive. There's a couple that I'm looking at. And so hopefully I can bless myself with that because, baby, y'all never know when I'm going to live stream. Last Friendsgiving, I live stream a whole argument between Fancy and Nut and poor Debbie. She didn't even know we were live and she was standing there with her bonnet on her head looking around. When she realized and she saw the video, she was like, oh my God, I'm standing there looking stupid. You just never know. Okay. Because Coffee with Friends is about healing and dealing, living real life with amongst each other and going through natural shit. Right? But it shows that a bunch of people come together that met each other through a platform and we're building something. Okay. That's the beauty of it. All right. Because before Friendsgiving, I didn't know none of them people in Houston up close and personal. Okay. You said, you will not have me live licking the neck. Baby, there's a card in there that says, touch the person's crotch to your left. I'm going to have cardboard in my crotch. So when somebody touch my crotch, they're going to touch that. Or I'm going to put a sanitary napkin on, right? So if they have to touch my crotch, they would be touching a sanitary napkin. Because, baby, and I'm not touching no crotch. I'm just going to take a shot. Because if I touch a crotch, depending on whose crotch it is, I might squeeze the shit. See, I'm going to be drunk. I'm going to be drunk. All right. But y'all, I got a 10:30 meeting. I got to go. But it's the month of faith. And you said a mouse trap? Oh, that's a good one, Hillbilly. That's a good one. You said Donald Trump made that card. He probably did. You probably right. And this game is under the same company, Do a Drink. Now, if y'all know, y'all been to my events before, you know that I always have Do a Drink games, right? Do a Drink card games, right? They have a whole variety of games. This game was given to me free, again, from the Do a Drink company. And so I got to use it. I got to use it, y'all. All right. And so with that, I'm going to end the show. But this month, August, is the month of faith. And today's topic was, are you the victory? Are you that person that lives in your bad experiences? Or are you that person that appreciates the good in your life and you have faith that there's light at the end of the tunnel, right? And if you have people in your life that are constantly focusing on the bad, I don't know, because I do, but sometimes those people drain me, right? I try to tell them, oh, look on the positive side, focus on the positive things. But some people are so stuck in the negativity of things that they forget to appreciate the good things that happens to them in life. And sometimes it makes me feel bad for them. Okay. Yes, it's a grown folks version of a Twister game. Definitely a grown folks version of the Twister game. All right. So come on, grown folks. Let us see what the book you got. All right. And so with that, y'all, I bid y'all a good hump day. All right. Be safe in everything you do and always move in peace and love. And make sure you give me the thumbs up on your way out if you didn't give it to me on the way in. All right. And come back tomorrow, y'all. And with that, I'm going to send y'all out, because you know what I say. No matter, or even when you feel low.
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
And you can.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
You can.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And I don't. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am Roar to Debo. Peace and love, y'all. Get this message on the way out, huh?
Go.
Hustle hard.
Hustle every single day.
I've been making moves
till I'm buried in my grave.
Huh?
To the system, I don't wanna be a slave.
I've been doing shit my way.
On the highway and in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I'm down through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain
anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient. Huh?
They deceive with the negativity,
but I just slide right by that energy.
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Hey.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Huh?
Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
I never answer to no, man, I still go. Peace, y'all. I'm out. Huh?